pretty good. Just let it fill out a bit more. This thing's wobbling all over the place. Let's see, 40,000 meters. Alright, time to separate. And we'll finish this off with the more nimble, yet weaker tug section. There you go. So let's continue boosting our periaps. Oh wow, I just realized that our apoaps is way behind us. We need to boost this periaps right away. Get it out of the atmosphere. Without rocking our apoaps. Ooh, let's see, do we? Oh, are we going to get a closer intercept by doing this? The distance is actually increasing, so never mind. What about this one? Not decreasing significantly enough to really matter, so we'll just have to orbit around a couple times. Quick save now. You will notice that I abuse the quick save beyond belief. It's probably my favorite feature of the game once I learned about it. I'm quite cautious, so yeah, this thing should be out of the sky before we're done docking. If it even makes it around once, it'll be done the second time for sure. But right now, because I'm OCD and I need to actually get in a lower orbit for sure, so I need to bring my apoaps down. I forgot about that when I was launching. I should have been actually lower. But I guess, no, that would require less energy, so it actually would have been more efficient if I had done that sooner rather than later. So I'll bring this down to 90,000. And let's see, because all our intersects are going to be way too far apart right now. So we're just separated by literally like 20 kilometers, just our orbit tracks are 10 to 20 kilometers, and right now they are what, 140 kilometers away? Yeah, we need to catch up, and that's only going to happen by us actually just orbiting around as we catch up with our inner track orbit, or I believe the term would also be an inferior orbit, since we'll be traveling faster. As you can see, we're going about, let's see, they're going 2200, so we're going about 60 meters a second faster. So at 50 times the real speed, we should close the gap pretty quickly. And then we'll start actually lowering our relative speed to target. Now we can switch to target mode just by clicking on this. As you can see, the closer we get, the less difference in speed there is, so there's still going to be, looks like, a good amount of delta V to be changed, which does not make me happy. But we'll see. All should be well. Actually, no, it's dropping significantly, so it won't be too bad, especially because we're not using a NERBA engine, so we'll actually have decent acceleration. Let's see, I'm going to get it our closest point in the orbit possible before we start slowing down. As you can see, yeah, I'm way overestimated the problem. Yeah, we're going to have not much to do. I mean, I guess theoretically there would always be a point where our relative speed is like 0 meters a second, but I don't want to accidentally miss them. So, yeah, it might not be as sluggish as the thing with the middle booster section, but it still doesn't turn too fast because this little one-man capsule does not have a lot of rotation power or torque. So it will be a bit sluggish, but it's not too bad. And everything turning is much better than it was before 0.18. They did, at least I think, significantly increase the power of all the capsules for rotating objects. So here we go. Let's get down to the retrograde position and decrease that. Actually, I need to go back to map mode so I can see where we get some close encounters. So this one is getting farther apart, but I guess theoretically we get another one. Oh wait, no. So now what we need to do is, and before we start falling back down too quickly, because our periaps is now back in the atmosphere, which will leave us in a decaying orbit, we need to start burning towards our target. And that is literally, this pink marker will be pointing towards them and moving. And although orbital mechanics don't quite work to make it so easy as just having to do that, it's almost that simple. So it's basically just you want to reduce your relative speed to the target to as low as possible and then burn towards it. And as you can see, our periaps is going back up, and now we've got a nice close encounter up here. My hope is to get it down below 2 kilometers. I probably am not very efficient at my docking, but because, like I said, I leave myself such large fuel margins, I can afford to do so, and because of that I tend to dock. It's not, I can dock pretty quickly. I'll probably get down to... I don't want to build up too much speed though, because then I'll really just be wasting fuel. Oh wow. Yeah, this is... Ooh. Oh wait, no, those run out first, yeah. Okay, I need to be a little bit more careful, because I am going to start digging into that fuel tank I'm carrying. Let's see. Oh wait, no. Quick save first. And let's see. Oh, this is not good. Yeah, I burned way too much. I should have taken this slower, but didn't, and it'll probably still work out fine. Because either way, I have another, like, 3,200 liters of fuel on board. So I'm not really going to run out, but I'll just end up having to do a refuel mission. But that's really not too bad anyways. And now I passed the intersect already. Where's the... Oh, wait, retrograde, not away from target. What was I thinking? I need to go retrograde. Oh god, this thing is so slow. I need RCS. And as you can see right now, our retrograde position is almost pointing directly to the target, so this should help us greatly. We're bringing this intersect closer now, and this one as well, apparently. And this time we're going to try and get hopefully close enough for a rendezvous. So let's see, now we got 30 kilometers and 20, but that's going to start increasing now, and this will continue to drop. And now we just have this one intersect as our orbit is actually getting larger, but we'll soon end up with another one hopefully, or this one will get closer. Yeah, there's our intersect too. So now we are relative to the target going very slowly, and we're going to get back to just burning towards it. Try not to build up too much speed. So as you can see, our prograde marker is now actually facing towards the target, and that's showing... Okay, yeah, so let's get it down to... don't waste delta V with that. Too much fuel we have left now. Do we really use up all our fuel? Wow. Just finished up the fuel as I finished my burn. Okay, so it looks like I will be having to resupply. Quick save again. And I guess I'll transfer some fuel to these... Oops. Alt. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I forgot I can't turn around while I do that. I wish you could like set how fast it transfers, because I really don't want to like spend my precious time doing this when I need to do a full flip pretty soon of my ship. So yeah, as you can see, this is barely... I need to stop saying as you can see, but it's barely denting our fuel reserves because we just have so much in these tanks since they're quite large. Maybe if I do out from here, will it go faster? No, doesn't change anything. Alright, so we'll just wait for this, and then we will be watching as we approach the station core, and then slowing ourselves down to dock with it. So these things aren't efficient. I don't think there's really a good purpose to them, which is why I shouldn't really be using them, because if I'd been doing this with... Oh god. This is bad. This is bad. It is rocketing by us. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. So let's see. To slow down immediately. Alright, let's try this. We're going to be doing the rest of this without map mode just because I'm so cool. And oh my god. Okay, no, I'd already burned up like almost all my fuel again. That would have been really frustrating. So see, now this is over here, and if I want to more efficiently burn towards it without building up too much delta B, I'll just come over to like roughly the opposite side from where the prograde marker is, and just burn a little bit, and so that'll bring it over so that I'm now pointed directly at it. Let's just see, should have like, yeah, 0.0 kilometer intercept, and if I had MechJeb to check it, probably be extremely close, probably, you know, just a few meters, maybe even a collision course, but that's kind of unlikely because it's hard to get a collision course, and Kerbal Space Program doesn't like it. Like, it'll just kind of like move stuff over right before the collision, especially if you're going quickly, because the game will just be like bad. Doesn't want you to crash. Alright, so let's speed it up. Just drift in. Oh god. Alright, let's see. Need to get to the retrograde position faster. This thing is quite unwieldy. That is the one flaw, but I should have plenty of RCS for this. Even after they nerfed the overpowered RCS of old, it's still pretty powerful. Okay, so we'll do the rest of this on RCS power. I need to get into chase cam. Chase cam mode. What this does is it always keeps you with the top of the ship up, so that you can use the translation keys efficiently. Since you always like the translation, it works like up, down, left, right, and stuff. And the top of your ship is always at the top of the screen, so you'll always be using the right key, which is really helpful for docking because you need to like not mess everything up. No, actually, I'll just align it north since that's the way it's going to need to be facing anyways. That's actually smarter. Use my brain. And we will just line up north. So now we'll just need... Oh, why is this not facing north? All my stuff is supposed to be aligned north. Okay. I have to admit I'm a bit perplexed, but now I should be going up. Just make sure this is working. Yeah, up. Oh yeah, since these things are on the diagonal, it's not going to work as well. Okay. Alright. So I don't know what happened with this. We'll have to fix... Oh, is there... No, there is SAS. I don't know why. It's not facing north. It's really weird. Okay, I'm going to switch to the station core actually right now. And you can do that just by pressing the left and right brackets will cycle through nearby ships. It's really useful for docking, not much else. Yeah, let's see, there's our hub. Do I want to try and turn a port towards it? Yes, I do. It's always a good idea. Deftly align it with my pure skill at the game. Okay. See if I actually did it right. Alright, so that should be pretty closely aligned towards it now. And since they're both pointing north, I shouldn't have to do much to just drift in. So it's pretty much above me, and then I want to, guess, just go... Oh wait, I need to set that as a target. So let's see, I need to go up and left a little bit. This thing has a really cool profile from the back. It looks like, I mean, it very vaguely has the lines of like a Jedi cruiser from Star Wars, but just got a kind of cool spaceshipy feel. But in the meantime, oh, I need to go back to... Yeah, this thing just doesn't have a lot of RCS, but I don't want to have way too many RCS units on the whole station, so that if I ever have to move it around, it'll just waste all its RCS really quickly. Because that's never good. It's just so funny, it's just like a little... I mean, it just looks like a little pill floating in space, and this is just going to be another one connecting to it. And just keep drifting in towards it. It looks like we're almost lined up in this axis, so we'll have that one down now. Okay, I'm going to assume our movement is roughly arrested. Oh, there's my prograde marker, and it moves around with the translation keys. So now I should be going right for it, albeit diagonally. So what I want to do next is, once I get a bit closer, is just line up So I just have one axis I need to control to come in, which will be the, I guess, left, right. I mean, trying to think. I mean, I could call it like port and starboard, but it's more like geez, I don't even know. Yeah, I don't really know the space terms. I mean, I guess this would be, would I call it just normal, anti-normal, like you would for like orbital maneuvers? I don't know. Feel free to try and tell me, but let's just slow down how fast we're going. I'm gonna switch to the station again, and it's gonna be, yeah, let's see. I want it to kind of dock just the way it's facing instead of having to rotate around a bunch, so I want to face more like that. Oops. Okay, so this should work pretty well at this point. Let's see. To move back again. How are we doing height-wise? Pretty good. Closer. I don't know why that retrograde marker is so close to me. I mean, because I'm getting closer to it, so I guess this is just like the opposite direction of my travel because I'm going that way so much. So come down a little bit. I don't know about you guys. I just think this ship looks really cool. Alright, right on top of it. I need to go back just a bit. Sorry if this is a little boring, but I mean, I haven't really developed my commentary to the ability to be able to play this game successfully and like completely talk about something different. So if I just talk about what I'm doing, at least that way I will be saying something the whole time instead of saying nothing. So I feel like that's better than trying to talk about something else and then just like not being able to come up with it. And this should be a perfect docking, so I'm going to turn off RCS, SAS, and there we go. Only took like a quarter of a second. So make sure these are both, you can undock both of these so they're both connected. This thing is going to be great. Now we're going to see how it's drifting around because SAS is off. So now we need to just bring it back so it's facing north again. Go. And I feel like the artificial horizon is just slightly off because that looks to me like it's to the, not on the north line, yet I'm getting a reading of being exactly north, but that's not the main problem. So yeah, there we go. First fuel cell attached. It's mostly full. I mean, see, what do we put the fuel in this? I guess this one each has like half a tank. I mean, it really should just be enough just to have one of these tanks worth just to deorbit, so I'll just transfer that amount and then put the other part back so there's a little bit more, and then I'll refill the RCS in this thing. See, oops. As you can see, I mean, it is wiggling around a little because of the battling ASCSs and stuff, but the whole station is kind of moving and stuff. I mean, the two docking ports just makes a really good connection. Whole lateral docking thing. So let's see. These each need a little bit. Oh god. Oh wait, why did I transfer out? In. And in. Alright, we're done here. So now just disconnect. Oh no, it's supposed to be attached to this guy. Oh, I never tested that. Crap. Alright. Well, let's see. Can I... Oh, that's so frustrating. Is this whole station now named Simonovsky Fuel Ship? Let's see. Okay, so turn off the SAS again for some reason. It's a bit weird. So bring this back over to north again. There we go. And rename vessel. This is a station. And this is the... Oh, come on. Let me type. What are you doing? Oh god. Rio Rezinski Fuel Station. Fuel Depot. There you go. Hope I spelled that right this time. Alright, there we go. Now we'll switch to our little rover here. RCS on, just back away. Oh, are there no thrusters on here? No, there aren't. Alright then. Should be pretty much a circular orbit, so we will just turn around. Now it's very maneuverable, as you can see. And it's not even pointing at the ship, so we'll just thrust. Goodbye, station. And the rest of the mission from here is pretty simple. Oh wow, that took like no delta V. Should have gone for the KSP landing, but didn't think of it. Oh, I guess I used up all my fuel. These things are really not efficient. Also, these are small fuel tanks, but yeah, I don't think I'm going to use these again. They're just not helpful. Alright, so now we will detach and fast forward till we get in the atmosphere. Alright, there we are. There's the station, 500 kilometers behind or ahead of us. Is it? Yeah, ahead. Yeah, that makes sense anyways. And now we will just time warp down to our landing among the desert of Kerbal. There's, I believe they said there's like a relic out somewhere in here, but I can't remember where. And since you guys have seen the last episode, probably you know I'm not. Oh yeah, I'm still in chase mode. That's why it keeps turning around. Not going to be doing any more space planes anytime soon, probably. So let's hope that these chutes don't break when they deploy. Yeah, being lazy and just keeping them like that is not always smart. But now it's gonna slow down very quickly, and this will be much more than enough to bring Camlock to a safe landing on the other side of the planet from the KSP, where he will theoretically be magically teleported back after we press the in-flight button. And so you notice that debris is gone. Or is it? Seriously? Oh god, it's so frustrating. Is it on a collision course though? Nope, still in orbit. Alright, now that's actually going to be the last thing, okay? Yeah, so this guy's drifting down at 4.3 meters a second. He'll touch down safely in a moment, and then we're just going to do one last thing before we end the episode, is we're going to get to the Space Center and see, like, what that debris periaps is, because I'd really be kind of mad if it takes it, like, 50 orbits to crash into the surface from 40,000 meters. I mean, that's not all that high up, especially considering how thick Kerbal's atmosphere is. But there we are, safe landing. You can just get Camlock out, stretch his legs after he falls down because he's a clumsy dope and can't get up apparently. He's falling infinitely yet not moving. So that'll bring us to the end of his flight. Oh, now it's going to leave the debris out here, but let's go tracking station. Let's see, I think it'll tell me this thing's orbital information. No, it won't. Yeah, I don't like how in 18.2 they made it so you can't switch to debris anymore to end the flight. And it used to give you orbital information too of like even debris. Now there's this ship over here. I am going to select this and end its flight for sure though, because I do not like debris. It frustrates me greatly. And we're gonna try. I don't really care about like having a fully reusable space program like Scott Milley's doing right now, although that is really cool. But I would like to have no debris. So, with the conclusion of our episode, we have now launched the first of the plan is 8 fuel cells to this station, and then we'll be continuing our exploration of the Kerbal system. So, thanks for watching, guys. Please rate, comment, subscribe, and have a great day.